Hi guys, welcome to vlog number 97. Today is going to be Freed by E.L. James. This is Christian's point of view of the third and final book of 50 Shades of Grey. This is the cover. So this is, again, 50 Shades Free, told in Christian Grey's point of view. So remember, this is the one where they get married, start their family. You are cordially invited to a wedding of the decade when Christian Grey will make Anastasia Steele his wife. But is he really husband material? His dad is unsure. His brother wants to organize the helluva bachelor party. And his fiancee won't vow to obey his orders. And marriage brings its own challenges. Their passion for each other burns hotter and deeper than ever. But Anna's defiant spirit continues to stir Christian's darkest fears and tests his needs for control as old rivals and resentments endanger them both. One misjudgment threatens to tear them apart. Can Christian overcome the nightmares of his childhood and the torment of his youth to save himself? And once he discovers the truth about his origins, can he find forgiveness to accept Anna's unconditional love? This was the thickest book of all 50 Shades of Grey books. Again, this goes into more detail of this one and 50 Shades of Grey, of 50 Shades Freed, did go into more detail of Christian's upbringing, meaning we discover that Christian, before getting adopted by the Greys, he was in foster care, right? He was in foster care with Anna's old boss, who is obsessed with her and Christian because Jack Hyde. So Jack Hyde is Anna's ex-boss at the publishing firm. He wants to be Christian Grey desperately, and would do anything to be Christian. Essentially, would do anything to be Christian Grey. Even kidnapping Christian Grey's sister, trying to bribe Anastasia for money, like millions of dollars. There's Liz, who is the publishing firm's HR person. Jack Hyde essentially has like this sexual romance with her, to bribe her to be on his team. So yeah, by the end, so 50 Shades Freed starts off them, Christian and Anna, getting married. But then later on, that's when we see that Christian Grey's sister gets kidnapped. Jack Hyde bribes her, Anna, with money. And then later on, they have 2 children, or she is pregnant with, she delivers a baby, or when, at the end of the scene of Anna getting shot at, or her shooting Jack Hyde, we find out she's pregnant. And then she has the baby, and then at the end she's pregnant again with their second baby, which is great. because that's something that Anna always wanted. Obviously, Christian was always hesitant about it because he never knew what kind of father he was going to be. But he ends up being a great father, and a great husband. Yeah. And of course, with Anna's help, he forgives himself, learns how to forgive himself, his mom that was addicted to crack, cocaine, and other drugs. So yeah. But remember, like I said in the last couple of videos, 50 Shades of Grey is not the true definition of BDSM. If you are interested in BDSM, please do your research on BDSM, and please properly explore what BDSM is, what involves BDSM, and what goes into being in a type of BDSM relationship. It is not for everybody. Okay? It's not. So just do your research. And not everything you see or read on TV or in books is not necessarily what BDSM is. And please don't think that 50 Shades of Grey, even the next series that I'm going to go over by E.L. James, it's not necessarily the true accuracy of what BDSM is. Yes, it touches the surface of what BDSM is, but it's not the full gist of what BDSM is, if that makes sense. So yeah, do your research. So the next two vlogs are going to be, it goes into the Mr. and the Mrs. series, which is also written by E.L. James. That's why I did these two series together. Luckily, it's 2 books. So yeah, stay tuned for those 2 vlogs. I'll definitely do them this week. And then I'll try to take a break from series because I was going to do another series right after it, but I don't like doing too many series back to back because it gets intense. But stay tuned for vlog number 98. Okay. Bye guys.